According to livestock auction receipts, Kleiner has 116 cattle, all bought at once.
Oh my God, here we go with the cows again.
It's a weird number. Who buys 116 cattle? You buy a lot, 20, 50, 100.
Your point?
I don't know. It's a hell of a lot of animal
feed.
Well, it was. Tell me this. When does a family farm become a commercial farm in Georgia? How big does it have to get?
This is not a lead.
Humor me.
I don't know. I remember when my uncle got up to around 120 head, he had to file with the state. Why?
So Kleiner stops at 116, just under the number where he'd be subject to state inspectors coming on his land, checking out his operation.
What operation? He has cows and a herd that is not that big. Let it rest. Stretch.
You know what was big?
If you say the amount of animal feed, I swear to God, you're not gonna have to worry about Kleiner because I will cut your balls off myself.
Tomato and mayo. Thought you folks could use a little sustenance.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You wouldn't happen to have any fruit or salad, would you, Mr. Mosley?
I got tomato salad with mayo between two slices of bread, right in front of you.
Thank you.
You weren't kidding about the quality of Gray's work, Roscoe. It is meticulous. He reviewed every tax return for the Kleiner Fund. Almost a full forensic accounting. Seemed there was money pouring out of the fund, but it doesn't match income stream. How does a charity attract this much in donations when, from what I can see, it's solely focused on giving to the businesses and community groups of one tiny Georgia town?
It doesn't. Doesn't need donations when it could just print its own cash.
Exactly.
He's been buying everyone's silence. It's insurance. If Margrave citizens ever see anything off with Kleiner or suspect anything, if they're ever put on a jury or even questioned, Kleiner has already bought their loyalty with the Kleiner Fund.
So Kleiner owns Margrave and his citizens. This guy's pulling all the strings.
Are these files enough to prosecute him?
No. Tax returns at the end of the rainbow. Dry numbers simply represent actions. In this case, ostensibly legal charitable contributions. We need direct proof linking counterfeit cash to Kleiner, and we don't have it.
All the places to do this. Why Margrave? There are dying towns all over.
I'll show you why.
What are you doing?
Margrave is perfectly located for distribution. The old state route arterial systems cross right through here. Shipping fake cash from here, Kleiner's trucks can avoid federal interstates for most of the trip, literally staying off the radar of cops with a much bigger presence on busier highways. He had a very well-oiled and thought-out operation to protect, so he protected it.
Okay, I get that. But why would he suddenly go scorched earth?
A Secret Service agent was investigating his operation. He eliminated that threat. So then he has a police chief murdered? Tries to take out another cop, then he goes after the Secret Service agent's civilian brother? I mean, that seems like a major overcorrection.
It's the Coast Guard blockade. News has been talking about it for days. Blockades have been going on for a year, which means no funny money coming into the U.S. So there's a huge backlog of counterfeit cash overseas, making the whole outfit vulnerable to being caught.
And Kleiner's stateside running low on supply. His buyers are expecting pallets of bills he can't provide, and the kind of guys that buy this kind of product don't respond well to disappointment.
What would you do with it all?
Maybe someone wants to buy something really dangerous that's really expensive. Think suitcase nuke, but they don't have the money to do it, so they're printing their own. Or they want to destabilize the U.S. economy, or destabilize a strategic nation that runs on U.S. currency, like Panama, which a significant percentage of world trade passes through each year. Bottom line, I don't care why they want to do it. You and the FBI can figure all that out after the people that killed Joe are dead.
Gray didn't commit suicide. They f***ing murdered him.
I'll talk to her.